Welcome to In Demand Nail Studio. This is a PolyGel Full Set with basic gel polish. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Oh yeah, and hit that notification button so you can always see when we upload. Let's get started. So we're going to start here with freshly soaked off nails, and of course we're going to start with our prep work. So today we're working on my lovely client, Vanita. She is one of my favorite clients. She's so funny, and you guys can see here that we are having an awesome conversation, an awesome time. Too bad you guys can't hear that part. But as we're talking, I am just cutting some of the length off of her nails and taking the shine off of her natural nails so that we will have maximum adhesion with our product. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as you can see, my client has a lot of pterygium on her nails, so that's why it's very important to push those cuticles back and get all of that non-living tissue off. Then you take your nippers and anything that was long that didn't come off, you just cut those off, never cutting into the actual living tissue. So now we're going to grab our tips and size her fingers, making sure the tip fits from sidewall to sidewall. We're going to go ahead and apply those tips. To go ahead and cut those tips to size. Go ahead and shape our tips. Because we are using polygel today, we're going to do one additional step that we normally don't do when we're using acrylic, is we're going to buff the tips as well, or file the tips as well, because we want to remove the natural shine off of those tips. So you'll see me once I begin blending the tips, I will go back and actually file over the tip itself to create a rough surface. Shaping is very, very important. Um, Shaping is the thing that you will do the most. I always shape before I put any product on, and then I always go back and refine my shape afterwards as well. So here's where I was talking about I'm blending that tip in, and then I remember, oh my goodness, I'm doing polygel. I need to file the entire tip. So you'll see me go back here in just a moment and refile those nails to make sure that I take the texture off. There I go. Next, we're going to prep and prime the nails as usual. This is dehydrator, and the amber bottle is primer. I'm going to grab my PolyGel, or if you purchase it from Max Estrada, Nail Couture, he calls it Happy Gel. Now the great thing about this is it has a huge learning curve. Like, it's so easy to maneuver, so easy to manipulate. As you can see here, it stays put. It doesn't cure until you stick your client's hand in the light, which can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on if your client moves around a lot. So I slowed the camera down here a bit so that you can actually see how to maneuver the polygel. I'm using isopropyl alcohol in my dapping dish to keep the product fluid, to keep it moving. Once my brush dries out, you'll see me dip it back in. This product literally can be pushed around to where you need it to be. And you have unlimited workability time. So if it takes you longer to get your product in place, you have unlimited playtime, where you can literally work on it up until the moment you feel that it is ready to be cured, and then you stick them in a UV or a LED lamp for 2 minutes. So I'm just showing you guys how much time you have to work with this product. It doesn't move, it stays put, unless your client is like Vanita, where she touched the towel. So the product actually kind of stuck to the towel, but we were able to get it off. in clear here, but I do believe this comes in Eternal Beige, which is like a cover pink, and also a white. So you can do a set of pink and white as well, but this is clear. So now that you guys have the gist of it, let's go ahead and speed things up a bit just for the sake of time on this hand. The only thing that you will notice that I'm doing different on this hand than I did on the other one is that on a couple of fingers I had a little extra product. I just pulled it off the end and sat it on the side of my dapping dish until I got to a nail that needed it. So you'll see me go back and get that little extra product. So I realized that I needed just a little bit more product for this particular finger, so I left it to last. And you'll actually see here where she hit this thumb, and I just filed it back down. Once the nails come out of the light, what I do is take my isopropyl alcohol and wipe off the dispersion layer. Then to go in with my electric file and refine my shape and take down any bulk. Next, once we've cleaned up our cuticles and gotten everything together, I'm going to give my client some scrub and she goes to wash her hands. And when she comes out, I'm going to start buffing them just to make sure that our polish lies flat. So before we get ready to polish, we're going to go over these one more time with some isopropyl alcohol just to clean all the dust off. You can see how clear and smooth and shiny they are. This polish, I'm not sure where we got it from. It's called Gelene. It is a cat eye polish, so it's magnetic. So this is my second coat of the magnetic polish. Once I finish all 5 fingers, I'm going to quickly grab my magnet hover it over the finger and you'll see the polish all pull to the middle. And then immediately stick her in the UV lamp. And then one of my favorite top coats is Shine E by Nail Couture. So that's what we're top coating with today. Going to rehydrate her cuticles with some pineapple oil. And that's it. Our PolyGel set all done with cat eye polish. Here are the finished looks. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you'll always be up to date on what we're posting. Have a great day.